morning, guys. We have made it to Athens and we are currently at the Olympic Stadium complex, and we've been here a few days. We just spent the first couple of days working, and then today we're going to move out of this area over to a different area near the Acropolis to a new hotel. But before we did, we wanted to go in and check out the Olympic Museum, something I've been dying to see for a long time. So we're going to take you in there now. We tried to fly the drone, but we got denied. It wouldn't even let us turn the motors on here. So we'll try once we get outside the complex. Maybe we can get a shot from up there. But for now, we're going to head on in and check out the Olympic Museum. So you can see the stadium behind me, and there's about, I'd say, 10 other buildings or so. The swimming building, the aquatic center, all kinds of different buildings over there, and they're all in use still. We can see yesterday there was a 3-on-3 basketball tournament going on. Every day since we've been here, we've seen people out here jogging and exercising, and it is a really nice area for that, I guess. But we're gonna head on in and catch another surprise. As you go through these doors to this giant building, which we thought was the museum, over to the right, over to the left is the museum, but right in front of us and up these escalators is a giant mall. So we're gonna go in and get my baby a cup of coffee to get her day started. So the museum just opened. We're the only ones here right now, and it is just incredible. It's laid out really nice. It's a beautiful museum. This first room we're in is explaining that in the beginning they weren't just competing in sports, they were competing in literature, sculpture, musicians, poetry, everything. So you had to train your body, mind, and soul in the original Olympics. This is such a cool museum. So the story starts out all the way back in times of Zeus and Hercules, and tells how it was then, battles, why they were doing it, how it started, and then it works its way up through the Roman times, all the way back to when they organized it in 1896 as official games and added new sports, and now we're about to go around into the more modern era now. You can see behind me here on the wall, this is the path that the Olympic flame takes every 4 years.
So in 2004 is when they found theirs here in Athens.
goes all the way up to modern history and even has a section for the Paralympics, which is pretty cool. Considering I haven't seen any of the more modern Olympics like the last 2 or 3 mentioned yet here, but they do have the Paralympics, which is only from 2004. So. Alright guys, so we just came out of the museum and we're just gonna sit here for a second and tell you a story. When we went in, the security guard stopped us as we walked into the mall and said we're not allowed to film in the mall. Couldn't tell us why or anything else, just we weren't allowed to film anything in the mall. Okay, so we put the cameras away, we went over to the museum and the girl in the museum said you have to have permission. I said okay, so can I get permission? She said no. I said so we can't film? She said, well, only if it's for your own personal use. I said, well, yeah, it is. So we went in. The whole time we were walking around there, you gotta understand, I love the Olympics. This is my thing. I've always loved them. I never miss them. It's my thing. I was loving this museum. It was amazing. But the whole time, we got security guards following us around, spying on us from around corners, and we're the only 2 people in there. I'm sure they could have seen us on their security cameras if they wanted to, but they just followed us around real creepily, staring at us from behind, other rooms, peeking in and stuff. And then finally, the guy comes up to us and says, you're not allowed to film in here, put the camera away. I was like, well, the lady in front said I was, as long as, no, put it away. So we ended up having to shut the camera off. Didn't ruin the experience. I still love the museum. It was great. All the Olympic history in there was wonderful, but it's just adding to our dislike of Athens, I gotta say, and I'm sure she'll agree with me. Since we've gotten here, Athens has treated us terribly. We've had nothing but bad luck. It's just, we love Greece. The rest of Greece has been spectacular. We met great people, had a really good time. This city is just turning out to be terrible. I mean, it's a ghetto, it's expensive, there's horrible traffic, the people have been nothing but rude to us. Yeah. So we're not gonna let that dampen our experience. I love the museum. They won't let me fly my drone here, so I'm gonna walk across the street and give them the finger and fly it from there. But basically, I think we're about Athens out. Unfortunately, we have 4 more days here, so we're gonna move to another part of the city and see if we have any better luck over there. Maybe the Acropolis will win our hearts, but so far, thumbs down for Athens.
As we was getting ready to leave the museum as well, we were coming out and the lady came up to us and asked us where we were from and how we had heard about them and things like that. Just awkward questions that she could have asked us before we had went in there. Instead, she waited till the end and made us feel very uncomfortable as we were leaving.
So that's that. We're gonna move on now. No big deal. I know that there's this little rivalry between Greece and Turkey, and in our books right now, Istanbul's winning.
Istanbul, in my opinion, is 10 times better than what I've seen of Athens so far.
And we've gotten a good taste of it. We've been in here for almost 4 days now, and we still got a few more days left, but all right, let's get positive here.
As I said, you will stay here with us for 2 days.
Yes.
2 days, you hear that?
Welcome to our room for the next 2 days. Some nice couches in our living room here, overlooking the city. We got a nice television, espresso machine, complimentary water. We have AC. Here's the panel. Bathroom. Even has a scale so we can see how much we gain from Greek food. We have a rainhead style shower and a bathtub. What's in here? There's a refrigerator. They gave us slippers, shoe cleaner, robes, extra pillow, safe, nice. This is the bedroom. Another TV. He's sleeping already.
Complimentary breakfast.
Another view of the
With
city.
the Diamond members. And I bet you anything, a fruit platter shall arrive pretty soon, because they always do that to us. For us.
Sometimes it pays to be members and do things like this. We used our points for this. This room is actually $280 a night, but we only spent 30,000 points on it, which we accumulated staying in these for months. This is the nicest one we've had yet.
Space-wise, it's huge.
Yeah.
Someone's at the door. I'm coming. Hello.
Hi, this is a complimentary from Athens.
Oh, thank you guys very much. Thank you. Very.
Got like liquor this time.
I told you they'd come see us with something complimentary. What do we got there?
40% alcohol on that one. This is like baklava and oh my god, yeah, it's baklava. I've just seen all the dried fruit, something sweet and some molasses, sesame something sticky, and baklava.
And?
And oh yeah,
Uzo?
I don't know.
It's in Greek. We'll let you know. We'll let you know what kind of hangover it leaves.